Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! They didn't even say what this was for, just that the Eldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Eldori anyway? Rich folk?
Fuck the rich folk. Burn corpo shit.
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Eldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
I bet they are. You fucking dick.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to
I never
challenge
go
his
stag,
power.
honestly.
Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
Send it for
Don't
you,
ask
bitch.
Stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
I'm gonna strangle the gnome.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
Actually, it's just bullshit.
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
Bitches. Lots and lots of bitches.
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Is this Kekistan? Because this sounds like Kekistan.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Fetish confirmed.
Now you're talking.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Rostov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
This sounds like the fucking Lannister guy from Game of Thrones. Not Tyrion, Tywin. Sounds like Tywin Lannister, I think. The fucking old guy that gets killed on the shitter.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
Be gone,
Nothing
Dot!
weird, don't worry. I just wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
Yeah, nothing says a fucking great hero like a demon with horns.
Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way. Oh yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands, but she kind of scares me just a little. But, I mean, her sword's twice as big as I am. She could cut me down without even noticing. Just think on it a bit, all right? I'm sure you'll agree. All right, I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
I won't be halted. We do it my way.
Help! Help!
Begone, Thought!
You can't stay here! The mansion's under attack! Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Oh, we're off to a good start.
Onwards! No one stands in my way. All this waiting bores me. I lead, you follow. Cut me into pieces!
Get fucked.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory.
Well, wait. Oh,
Lady Jamandi's holding...
sorry, I was still imagining you
the one
getting
where
Eiffel
Shabbos
Towered by
before.
them.
We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the Stolen Lands.
You know, it's so short, it would probably be a 2.5 some, not a threesome.
Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Who said I was going to defend you?
Battles await. We do it my way. I'm losing my temper. None shall escape! I won't be halted. No one stands in my way. Let's move already. Head on! All this waiting bores me. I'm losing my temper. We do it my way. No one stands in my way. Let's move already. All this waiting bores me.
I'm trusting you here.
Battles await.
It's the end for you rats!
I deserve better.
I'm superior.
decorum!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly
That's
how
our
heroes
word.
should be.
What? Stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
She can lop my head off and gobble it up.
No one stands in my way.
You shall not. Oh shit!
Let's move already. Onwards!
Applause, please.
Me?
I'm by your side. Anything else?
Battles await.
This way.
What have we here?
What?
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over. A lot. Take a look.
Are you out of your minds? We're in the middle of a battle. Blood flowing in rivers as an army of assassins chases us. And you want us to rob our host? A noble feat, to be sure.
All this waiting bores me.
Right.
No one stands in my way.
If their gods didn't want them to be sheared, they wouldn't have made them sheep.
This works for me.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jaethal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean, undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Everyone is mortal in
So
this
they
world,
walked on.
especially when I'm around.
Applause, please.
Let's move
All
already.
according to plan.
Over there!
Applause, please.
Pay attention!
It's just not my lucky day. Anything else?
I do like the quality of life where all the party members can use their skills with just a touch of a button. That's nice.
You can count on me.
I'm losing my temper. Battles await. I lead, you follow. Cut them to pieces!
Cut their lives into pieces. This is the last round of combat.
I know what to do.
No one stands in my way. All this waiting bores me.
Right.
Let's move already. I won't be halted. Battles await.
I'm by your side. This way.
We do it my way.
This works for me.
I will grant your request. Ask. Share your...
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Yeah.
Broke the game.
The undead is such a frivolous term. I prefer immortal, eternal, everlasting.
No one stands in my way. Head on!
Let's make this quick.
Leading you out of our story.
Ah! Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
Many people have died for much less too, bitch.
I am Kayesi, one of the many here who seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi. But unlike the others, I never dropped my guard, day or night. It's why I'm still alive. Of course, I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I like making new friends.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow. Yeah.
I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
I'm losing my temper.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
Okay, Debbie Downer.
How rude, speaking to a dying man that way. Look, I can't even
Get up,
move.
you lazy bum.
What? It can't be. But I'm gravely wounded. I can't even stand on my own 2 feet. Watch. Yeah. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
What a pansy.
Brings us closer to the end.
Over there! Onwards! Let's move already. All this waiting bores me. Battles await.
Sup, Rush?
No one stands in my way.
Speak.
Oh, whoops. I thought I opened it up. What the fuck?
I'm losing my temper.
I'm going. Don't rush me.
No, this isn't the bear fucking. I can't get Baldur's Gate until next month, I believe. It doesn't come out on PS5 until then.
And so they walked on.
We do it my way.
Grotus follows in my steps.
That is possible.
I won't be halted.
See, I'm a fucking weirdo, but I don't really care about the whole dog fucking thing in Baldur's Gate
Let's move
3, simply because I see that as kind of a good thing, because that's what D&D is about. It's supposed to, whatever you can do whatever you want as long as you can roll for it, right? So the fact that they give the option just means that they're a pretty good DM and they're like, fuck it. But I understand why people are like, yeah, that's furry shit. Like, I'm not into the porn aspect of it, but like, I don't give a fuck that it's an option, because that's what D&D is. Plus, if you're like an old school D&D player, you know that they had like specific manuals and rule sets specifically for fucking within the game. So it's not even anything new to the system. Everybody that got offended by it is just people that, I guess, haven't been exposed to the weirdness of D&D. Like, there's an entire rule book that's just like fucking kinks and fetishes within universe and how to fucking roll dice for them and shit. It gets really fucking weird. You gotta remember, D&D was just a bunch of fucking nerds that were really good at math and weren't very good at talking to girls, so that's where D&D came from. It has all that fucking deep lore fucking kink. There's always a gas repair option, man. I kill druids all the fucking time in D&D pen and paper.
Come and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere.
Like, fucking Skyrim has kind of a scenario that's played out in D&D settings before, with the Skinner as part of the, fucking Companions quest line. Like, I've literally seen torture scenes play out in D&D where they force the druid to shift into its fucking animal form and then they fucking skin it alive and shit. Like, you can do all kinds of shit in D&D as long as you can do the rolls for it and figure out how to make it work in the rule set.
Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
Fire doesn't frighten me.
May Abadar keep you safe.
Right.
And so our adventure started earlier and much more tragic than we expected. The whole team had gathered in the hall. Yesterday had been reduced to but a handful of brave souls led by Genius Anus. God rest their souls. And not at all by the scoundrel Tartuccio, no matter what he might have imagined of himself. Jamandi Aldori, which I'm going to start calling Awi Jamal, was waiting for us, but to get to her, we had to march through fire, literally. As we approached the burning building, we drenched ourselves in a bucket of water and covered our noses and mouth and went through. The hot air burned our lungs as our eyes watered from the smoke, but Genius Anus led us stubbornly through the flames, while Tartuccio did nothing useful at all. We made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall when we heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I chatted with a bit at the banquet hall. Even then, in the calm setting, I had been stunned. Let's see. Even then, in that calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty, but now amid the smoke and the flames, you looked like a celestial avenger, an armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She held a burned, barely living guard in her arms. There are two more, she shouted as we passed by us. They were wounded. Help me pull them out. Tartuccio grumbled something about Awi Jamal was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Genius Anus... Fuck them, I'm not gonna fucking save them. Shouted to Valerie that she should leave them and join us to help Awi Jamal. And did I succeed? I did. Valerie hesitated. For the valiant warrior, two things came above all else: loyalty to her pledge and duty to her comrades in arms. Now she had to choose one over the other. Genius Anus showed exceptional eloquence. Is that what we're calling it? No easy thing with the flames roaring all around. With a heavy sigh, Valerie stopped arguing and followed us to the dome of the banquet hall, where the battle was already in full swing. I'm no gamer or tabletop bro, but I have to... I can't see because there's a fucking heart thing in front of it. The emote thing. Life took too much time, huh? See. Yeah. Fucking pen and paper shit's pretty fucking fun, though. It's... The great thing about pen and paper is that it's only limited by what you can fucking imagine, basically. Because you can do anything that you can roll for. I once had a player who wanted to pull a lightning bolt out of their ass, and I made them roll for it. They had to roll, I think it was a fucking fortitude save, followed by a reflex save, followed by a fucking constitution check or something. I don't know. We discussed it. We figured out a bunch of rolls. I was like, if you can roll all of these, then you can do it. Hey, there's a spear that I need.
Battles await.
Let's see here. I need to equip that spear on the two-handed weapon. There we go. Wait. Fucking nunchuck? Cool. I didn't find that motherfucking run through.
No one stands in my way.
God, no one stands in my way.
So, they want to make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Pretty sure it's not myself unconscious.
As you order.
Let's move already. I'm losing my temper.
I will grant your request.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Hirovetti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
You fucking douche canoe. Let's see. Ooh, I can attack him?
Not another move, or I'll kill you where you stand.
You and what army?
There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand... he's got the eyes of a spy, and the mug of a spy!
Lady Eldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it. And not just that. Upon finding the guards' salaries in the armory, he immediately pocketed it all.
I see you don't scare easily. You'll do well in the Stolen Lands. But I'm going to have to ask you to return the money.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate's pretty good.
Be condoned, but when the fire burns around you and you are but one
That's
step
going pretty
away
good.
from death, would
I
it
fucking
not
knocked
be
myself out
insane
while
to worry
ago
about laws
by
and
doing the
rules?
stone call
I
or
see
whatever.
this not as a crime, but
I
as a
will be
unique
getting Baldur's
wisdom
Gate 3
visiting us
though, as soon as it
we
comes out on
stood at
PS5.
the face of oblivion.
There is a difference between initiative taken in battle and blatant arrogation. How can someone who disregards authorities be a leader himself?
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here?
While they're in the mood to remake classic CRPGs with modern fucking quality of life and graphics, they really need... Troika Games needs to come back. Because I want fucking Arcanium of Might and Magic, like, fucking modern. I want it to get the fucking Baldur's Gate 3 treatment. That would be fucking amazing.
Some scoundrels set your mansion on fire, and as we were approaching the room, we saw your brave guards, your underlings, dying in the fire, begging to be saved. And what did our leader do? He passed right on by, mercilessly leaving them to their fates. Simply heartless.
Yeah, what of it? Heartless, so what? I'm not gonna worry about guards' lives when the ruler's life is at stake.
It's a cruel reality. But on the battlefield, sometimes such decisions have to be made.
It was perfectly reasonable. Just the way a leader should think.
Thing. In Baldur's Gate 1. Stole everything that wasn't fucking nailed down. Couldn't fight worth a shit, but I could fucking steal anything.
How could you say such a monstrous thing? Is that the way the hero of my book would talk? You sound more like a villain.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is...
Alright, Rush. Hang on, though. Let me...
Two teams will head out.
I gotta do
that
something
way,
for you.
I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the Stolen Lands.
There you go, Rush. Now you got a wrench.
Lady Aldori. Most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the two teams would you prefer to accompany?
If Tartuccio allows, I would join his team. Forgive me, but I don't appreciate your willfulness.
It's okay, I don't need a lawful stupid with me anyways.
And I like our leader. What wisdom lies in minding orders, laws, and rules in the face of oblivion, knowing not whether you'll be alive tomorrow? I will go with his team.
Not gonna lie, I like the cowardly dwarf.
I like how our leader does things. Efficient, and without unnecessary spiritual agonizing. I'll go with him.
Efficient? I'd say heartless. Would the protagonist of my book do such a thing? No. I guess I'd better go with Tartuccio.
Bitch, fuck your book. It's probably fucking Twilight fan fiction.
As for me, I know neither of these two. At least not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to the stolen lands, but not yet.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
I really like her.
All right, we have two teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the stolen lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Leviton's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patax. But you should know that it isn't just Patax we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
One sec, I'm gonna take a Vickers. Alright.
None shall escape! Battles await. Head on!
I sank to such lows after my exile. I was a pathetic sot, drowning my feelings of uselessness in cheap drinks. How ironic is it that the teachings of Grotus would bring sense to my life.
I need a challenge.
Share your will.
I won't be halted. I require rest.
Alright.
We do it.
This is about where I got to in my practice run. In the name of the Stag Lord, Halal, lawful authority of the stolen lands, we demand this week's tax and some beer. And who has that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money and we'll be on our way. I'll spare you the trouble and just collect the tax from Oleg myself. You could try to stop me, I suppose. It might even be amusing. The Stormlord sent me to wipe out filth around here anyway. How amusing. I'm starting to enjoy your company. Oleg clenches his fist tightly. It seems your guests the restaurant were even worse than the bandits round here. To the pit with you then. Take the money. Just leave us be. The woman looks you up and down. Stranger, you sure are lucky we don't have much more of our crew with us today. Go ahead and keep the fool's money. But you can be sure that I'll tell the Stag Lord about what happened here. Don't forget to spell my name properly. Is Akaba in the game so I can tase him? No, but I think I can build a character. I should build Akaba. Then hit him with a lightning bolt. That would be great. Oleg looks at you as though he hoped as though he'd hoped you and the bandits would cut each other to pieces. Then he grunts. So, the rats bailed out, huh? Better than nothing, but that won't keep them away for long. They'll be back with help, and they'll raise this post to the ground. Now, what are we to do? Alright, man, I should be doing this for at least an hour or so. He notices a fair-haired woman approach. Dove, what are you doing here? Told you to stay hidden. It's all over. I saw it. I just needed to be sure you were all right. The woman looks at her husband tenderly, if with a hint of sorrow. Oleg mumbles something as he looks away with embarrassment. My name is Cynthia. I'm sorry your arrival at our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. Yes. Don't know what good trading will serve if those bloodsuckers come back and take everything, but alright, have a look. Cool. Keep a torch. I need an axe. Heavy shield. Don't need that. Don't need that. Armor. Copper rating. Keep that.
Give that to me.
All this waiting bores me.
I'm listening.
Let's move already.
Done with waiting.
No one stands in my way. I require rest.
Here I am. See? I'm hungry. When we stop? What you want?
You have my attention. Ask.
Patience. My strength fades.
That is possible.
I'm losing my temper.
I will indulge you.
Battles await.
Potatoes!
Urgathoa guides me.
Let's go.
Didn't mean to do that. Kill him.
All this waiting
On my
bores
way.
me.
Oleg is breathing heavily, but he shakes his fist in the air menacingly. Your rats got what you deserved. Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. We should call Boken out before he freezes in those bushes. Now, my lord, head on up to the guest room on the second floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. Yes, please.
Each step brings us closer to the end.
I lead, you follow. A waste of my time. No one stands in my way. I'm losing my temper.
Grotus follows in my steps.
Battles await.
You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounds you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out the window, and you find out that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream, and then...
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please. just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. A defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish. Beauty is so tender. It can so easily be crushed under the blows of cruel fate. But you can save it from being undone. Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk. Yes. It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him. This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again. And you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy. I don't believe in fate, stranger. But our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
All this waiting bore. Onwards!
The elf looked straight at you through his tangled hair falling over his face. Hey, you are an adventurer, right? Seeking your fortune in the stolen lands? You aren't the only one of your kind here. Take my advice. Keep your eyes open and watch your back. Sometimes the ones who call themselves your friends are more dangerous than your enemies. Judging by the elf's voice, it's obvious that she started the day with a jug of wine. Who are you? The elf grunts. Adorial 8 Eyes. Once upon a time, I was famous throughout the Albion. Absalom? Absalom. Anyway. Honori's 8 eyes are the reckless six. Well, glory passes quickly. A few miserable decades later, and no one recognizes you on the street anymore. What a shame. What are you doing here? I sit here waiting for adventurers who are in need of help. We may be sitting here in a backwoods tavern, but in Applesome, I have a lot of friends who are eager to make a few coin. They have brave hearts, but shallow pockets. A little gold would be welcome change for them. I can send them a message and they will come from Absalom through a portal. If you're interested, just give me a sign and we'll arrange everything right away. Would you like to join me? No, I've got enough to do already. You better manage on your own.
We do it my way.
Spinette lowers her head. This is a very personal request, and maybe not important enough for your time. I completely understand if you say no. But the first time the Stag Lord thugs came here demanding money, they also took my wedding ring. Just tore it off my hand. It's a trinket, really, but it means so much to me. I remember every moment of the day Oleg came to me. That ring in his hand asked if I'd marry him. I was standing in a fancy dress on the stairs of my father's home, fearing that I had misheard something or that I had said something stupid, and everyone around me would laugh. Savanya interrupts herself, shaking her head gently. If you happen to find my ring among the bandits' possessions, please bring it back to me. It's easy to recognize. My name is engraved inside the rand. Sylvania drops her eyes, lowering her voice. There is one more thing. Among the bandits, there's a dark-haired woman who wields dual axes. She's not bad in a fight. In fact, she can be extremely dangerous and cruel. But please, I beg you, show her mercy if you have the chance. I can't promise anything, but if I come across your ring, I'll return it to you. Okay. What's this?
Let's move.
More potatoes. Right then.
I won't be halted.
Oleg.
Head on! Everyone is mortal in this world, especially when I'm around. battles await. We do it my way. All this waiting bores me. Let's move already. No one stands in my way.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm going to end it for right now. Looks like I've been going for about 2 hours. Pretty good. And that's a good leaving off point anyway. So I'm going to get off here, do a couple things. I gotta, let's see, today's Thursday. Gotta see what's going on with the good, the bad, and the vicious. See if I'm going to be on there, if we're doing a show or anything. If we don't do a good, the bad, and the vicious, I might try to organize some more Tekken or something. See if we can do some gaming streams. I don't know. I'll let everybody know on Twitter and everything. Appreciate everybody that came by. Just casual streaming and shit. I'm going to do a lot more shit like this, or hopefully a lot more. Busy fucking schedule and all. But that's going to be that for right now. Appreciate everybody coming by. And later.